Well, never leave a fallen American behind. That's the driving force behind the Defense POW-MIA Accounting Agency.
A government agency with a special mission to find Americans still missing from past wars and conflicts, recover them, and get them home to their families. Joining us now to talk about this agency is Mrs. Fern Sumpter Winbush, Deputy Director for DPAA, and Dr. Tim McMahone, the Director of DNA Operations for the Armed Forces Medical Examiner System. Thank you both so much for being here this morning. We appreciate it.
Thank you, Kate, for having us.
So first of all, Fern, as a veteran yourself, thank you so much for your service. And for those at home that may have never heard of this, can you elaborate on the DPAA and what it does?
Certainly. So DPAA is responsible for finding, recovering, and accounting for our lost servicemen and women who died during World War II, Korea War, Vietnam War, Cold War, and some of the Iraq conflicts as well. And our job is to make sure that not only that those veterans are returned with honors, but that also we communicate with their families.
How many MIAs do we have, you think? I mean, can you even guesstimate how many there are out there?
Yes.
In the thousands?
We know exactly. Actually, there are 81,000
wow.
unaccounted for dating back to World War II. Now, what's really interesting about that number is, first, let me just state that every number represents a family that's still waiting. But of that 81,000, only about 38,000 we believe are accountable, because many of our losses are due to deep sea crashes or high-speed aircraft crashes. So those remains we don't believe will be recoverable.
Tim, can you tell us more about your involvement here and your role?
Sure. For 34 years, we've actually been partnered with the DPAA. In 1991, the Department of Defense set up a DNA identification laboratory, and so this was to assist initially with a Vietnam unknown that was repatriated in 1984 using DNA technology, which we call mitochondrial DNA. It's from the maternal side. And then it's grown from there. So we had, between 1992 and 1994, we had 208 boxes of remains unilaterally turned over from Korea that we knew once we finished the DNA testing that there potentially were 455 people in there based on DNA. And so we've grown, but we also do all current day losses. So when you hear of a training accident or somebody killed in a current theater of operations, we do the DNA testing on that as well.
The organization, is this a mix of civilians and military members?
For us, in the DNA lab, it is about 3 civilian and 155 contract scientists. When we look at the Armed Forces Medical Examiner, it is a mixture of military members, civilians, and contractors as a whole. We have multiple missions at the medical examiners. Our biggest is to determine cause and manner of death for all of our fallen heroes, whether it's current day or past accounting.
And for DPAA, we have about 700 military, civilian, some contractors, but we also have host nation personnel that work at our detachment. So we have a couple of detachments around the world. One's in Germany, one's in Vietnam, Laos, and Thailand.
Can we talk a little bit more about the investigations, how a case begins, how much work it takes to hopefully find the remains of a missing American?
Yeah, so I'm sure you and your listeners can understand it is a very detailed and problematic issue, but it all starts with research, right? And so we are looking at decades of records, photos, interviewing witnesses, and so it all starts with the research. Once our historians, researchers, and analysts figure out where we think an individual might have gone down, it doesn't end there, of course, that's just the beginning, but then we go out and we try to find witnesses who possibly know, and oftentimes, even with World War II, there are still witnesses who are now 80, 90 years old. Many of them were young, and they remember things like a bomber going down or their parents talking about a particular incident. And so we will interview those witnesses, get as much evidence as we possibly can, and try to narrow down where to start digging. Once we have that figured out, then we go ahead and deploy a team. We will either use our organic teams, organic to DPAA, our personnel, or we also have partners that we partner with. So we have universities, private entities, nonprofit organizations that help us as well. And then once that piece is done, hopefully we get the remains into one of our 2 laboratories. One is in Honolulu, Hawaii for the Pacific remains, and then the other one is in Offutt Air Force Base, Nebraska for any remains coming out of Europe. And our scientists come in and they prepare the remains, they catalog them, inventory them, and they cut them for DNA, and then that's when we kick it over to Dr. McMahon.
Yeah, 81,000 still missing, but
Yeah.
of course you've discovered thousands more. Talk about, I mean, you're doing this for the families. So talk about how much that means when you find those remains and they can actually have a proper burial.
Right. So, two things when it comes to the families. The families are the linchpin to helping us identify their missing loved one. Unlike common modern day crime labs where you do an investigation, you get a suspect, we actually have to rely on family references. And so these families, that's part of what we're doing here, is we're meeting with families, we're collecting a DNA reference from the family to have in a database so that once we get the sample from the DPAA, we can search that database and make that DNA connection. We're very lucky, the families have stood up. So for Korea, originally 8,100 missing from Korea, we actually have 92% of those missing family references in our database. And so we can get a DNA result from a lot of our samples, 92% success rates on what we're doing on 80-year-old samples. But without anything to compare it to, we wouldn't be able to make that. So the families are the actual linchpin to all of this. Now, we work in the blind, both of our labs, because we're accredited crime laboratory, so we don't want any cognitive bias. So our people, that sample may come in as a number, right, and we're working it, but they leave as an identified fallen hero. And once the family's notified, in our laboratory and even DPA, we have boards. We put a pin in the hometown and a picture of that service member up. That's how important it is. And we make these lifelong friendships with these families over time. And so it's very, very important to do these types of identifications.
So powerful. Thank you both so much for the incredible work that you're doing. We appreciate your time this morning.
Thank
you for having
It'd be
us.
great at some point, generations from now, we can not have to put MIA flags and wear shirts anymore. That would be great at some point.
Exactly.
Yeah.